Hey girls, it's Katie. I cannot even believe we are at 12 weeks. I'm 12 weeks today, 3 months, and we have less than 200 days to go still. It's incredible. When I started this, I think we were talking about an embryo the size of a poppy seed. And right now, we've got a fetus the size of a lime. This is huge. I can't believe it. We are entering the sort of second trimester limbo. Everyone has a different definition of when that starts. Some people go with 12 weeks. Some people say, 13, and some people say 14. Personally, I've decided, in terms of telling people, 12 weeks seems pretty safe to me. So we're going to work on telling some more people. Right now, it's really just been family and really close friends. But in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to work on telling my boss and my coworkers. I'm a pretty private person, so I'm shy about it. I mean, I'm super excited. I'm happy for people to know, and I'm so happy to be here. Just at this point in our lives, but I'm shy, so I don't talk about a lot of personal things, especially at work. So I've been putting it off. And I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet. So if you have any tips, what's worked for you, please let me know. Basically, this is going to be a really quick video. Next week at 13 weeks, I'm going to do sort of a recap of my first trimester. There's a couple things that I wanted to share that I keep forgetting in other videos. And I wanted to show some of the belly shots that I've been doing every week just with my husband. Maybe like a side to side from the beginning of the trimester to the end. And then 14 weeks, I'll be officially celebrating the start of the second trimester. That's what my midwife calls second trimester, so that's what I'm going with. A little update on my holiday card question a few weeks ago. Thank you so much for weighing in. I really liked everybody's ideas, and the consensus was definitely that announcing your pregnancy along with a holiday card was perfectly fine. However, my husband just doesn't want to do it. I came up with, cute wording and suggested different ways of doing this, and he's just not into it. So, as you know, with relationships, you pick your battles. So, I'm going to go with what he wants, and we're just going to tell people other ways, and the news will come out a little bit later. So thank you guys. Definitely you backed me up, but it's okay. I'm going to let it go. Okay, one of the only new things really to happen in the past week is that Mike and I have sort of come up with a nickname for the little one. Mike kept saying Martian because he's really into like science fiction, and we recently rewatched one of the Alien movies, where like the alien like pops out of the woman's chest, so he likes to say alien or Martian or something like that, but I think that's pretty negative. So instead we started saying Junebug, since we are due in June, and we'll see if that sticks on what else we come up with. Health-wise, the past week has been pretty good. Mostly, I feel fine. I've had a little bit of nausea on and off, mostly because I am really disgusted by the smell of the copier at work. Like the ink is really nasty to me, and every time I have to smell that, especially like in bigger quantities, it's totally disgusting to me, and I get really ill. But otherwise, been a little bit tired, had some back pain, sort of on and off. Whatever, it's fine. My blood pressure, I have been lowering a little bit, I think. I've definitely cut back on sodium, so as much as I want pickles and cheese for every meal, I've been really trying to be good about that this week. And when I tested my blood pressure at the drugstore, it was totally normal. It was like low normal, really good. So I definitely think it's just the anxiety of being in an appointment. But I'm going to continue to watch my sodium and sort of like up my yoga and just work on calming myself down when I feel like you know, I'm entering a potentially stressful situation. Oh, the other new thing is that a lot of the books have been telling me, you know, you could start to get dizziness. And I haven't had dizziness per se. I had it maybe like really early on, maybe at like 5 weeks or something. But what I have noticed this week is that I'm a little bit unsteady on my feet. So, like, my head doesn't feel dizzy, but I'll be standing at work and then I'm like, just sort of like, oh, what was that? Like, I don't know, my feet just move. And I just feel like I'm a little bit off. So I don't really know what that is. It must be dizziness, but I don't feel it in my head. I just notice it in my movement. So it's kind of embarrassing. There have been a couple times where like people have given me looks like, what was that? I don't know. I've been craving fruit and eggs, all fresh fruits, especially citrus. My fridge is full of grapefruits and clementines still, and all kinds of juice, and berries, and all kinds of stuff that, well, most of it I guess actually is in season right now, but I've been craving a whole lot of things that aren't in season, and those I've been trying to buy frozen if I can, and sort of wait it out. But I'm like dying for bakery. I really want to do some holiday baking this weekend. That's my plan. I think that's pretty much it. I said this would be quick, and I'm going to have sort of more interesting things to share next week. I wanted to send everybody baby dust who is wanting some. And thank you guys for watching. And here's my best thing. My best thing about the past week, it was and is my husband. There have just been several times this past week that I've really been aware of him like stepping up and helping me out with something or letting something go when I was, you know, being moody. He's been amazing. I think that we were both ready for this when it happened. You know, that's why we were trying. But I've just seen him like transform, and like he's really starting to get excited. He was so excited to tell like two of his closest childhood friends this week, and it's just really great to see him sort of evolve and come into sort of being a dad. And he's just been such a great help to me. I mean, there's been so much that I've just not had the energy to do, and he just without complaint has like stepped up and done it. And we're just such a good match. I'm so glad we're in this together, and that's it. So, Merry Christmas, babe. We all show him this on Christmas. Yeah. For this week and many other weeks, my husband was definitely the best thing. So, thanks, Mike.